Hey everybody, what's going on? Borrow here, back inside of Borderlands, the pre-sequel. And today, I want to continue our little talk of moving forward. Now, I want to thank you all for all of the lovely support you gave the first episode, and I'm going to be continuing these episodes every day at the same time. So, thank you all for coming out, watching these, and commenting. Anyway, let's go ahead and continue our discussion. Now, let's draw on a few points that I saw in the comments section before we move on with a few of our other topics. First off, no, I saw a few saying, oh, now that the pre-sequel is bombed, I'm trying to just hype up Borderlands 3. Well, while Borderlands the pre-sequel may have had, well, a lot of issues, I still feel like it was worth the $60 in my mind. Now, that said, it would have done a hell of a lot better if it had been priced at $40. And maybe the season pass not being $25. That said, yeah, not trying to just abandon TPS. But anyway, let's go ahead and talk about what should be in future Borderlands games. And this is something that was in Borderlands 1 that I think that needs to be in Borderlands 3. And today we're going to be talking about manufacturers and gun types. And by those gun types, I'm referring to the fact that there's a lot of different possibilities that simply couldn't happen in Borderlands 2. For example, Malawan and Vladov shotguns. Those are awesome. Why can't we have them? I really feel like that moving forward, we should really get rid of this sort of, well, manufacturers can't make certain gun types, even though they did in the past. I really feel like maybe we should increase that variety, increase the chance of all of these different weapon types by allowing us to have every different manufacturer for every different gun type. Now let's go ahead and quickly go over the different gun types. Now, you all know that all the different manufacturers in Borderlands 2 got all of these different gimmicks. Now, personally, I enjoy the gimmicks. I feel like they should be refined just a tad bit more, but I really do like the idea of where they're going, and the fact that the manufacturers all have their completely different take on the different guns. Now, in Borderlands 1, a lot of the guns felt the same. You didn't really notice too much difference between manufacturers. In Borderlands 2, you very much do. You can easily tell the difference between a Tediore SMG and a Malawan SMG, or a Vladov sniper and a Jacob sniper. They don't really feel or play the same way, and I like that. And I feel like that should be how it should be in Borderlands 3, but I think the manufacturers should have a slight tweak to them so that way they're not as gimmicky in Borderlands 3. How do you all feel about this? If you could change each manufacturer, how would you do that? Now, we've already talked about Atlas and SNS coming back, but we already know that that's not going to happen. Now, I don't really know why SNS left. I mean, I know we got Bandit and Scav to replace them, but they're not replacements. We have no reason for SNS to be gone. Atlas is gone though. They're not coming back. We blew them up. They're gone. Why every single gun on the planet is gone, I don't know, but we did kind of blow up their entire armory and took a handful of guns. So that's understandable as to why Atlas is not coming back. But I really do think that every single version of Bandit should just be blown out of the sky. And we should never see that ever again. I think that's what should happen. Bring back SNS and we'll be fine. Now, I know today's topic was a little bit short and we didn't really cover too much, but I want to kind of take a look at each of the manufacturers in depth over the next few days and what exactly they should have changed to them in future installments. But that's going to be your question for today that I would like to see in the comments. pick a manufacturer, and how exactly do you think these should be changed? How do you feel about manufacturers manufacturing every type of gun? Meaning Vladoff rocket launchers and shotguns, Jacob rocket launchers, and, you know, Jacob SMGs. Could these things exist in our future Borderlands games? Do you think this would be beneficial to the variety? Because Borderlands is all about gun variety. It's all about when you open up a chest, you're probably going to get a completely different set amount of loot that you may or may not have seen before, because the gun parts just interact differently. How do you all feel about that? Let me know in the comment section below, and as always, thank you all for watching. If you enjoy this, be sure to hit that like button, help support me in what I do, and of course, don't forget to subscribe for future content. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Later.